All right, well, a brand too sweet to not celebrate it all month long. It is, of course, the start of March, not only March Madness, but we are mad for HP. I know you are as well. So we actually get to do a little sneak peek. And not only is this the lowest price in history, it's kind of the get her done printer. I don't care if you have to copy, if you have to scan, if you have to fax, if you want to print your photos, your newsletter, it doesn't matter. This beautiful, small, all-in-one compact machine has a special offering that HP is doing only and exclusively for us. So for $49.95 with that free shipping, it's $16.65 to get this at home. Basically, and Daryl, I don't know if we'll go to hsn.com or not, but the ink would cost you more than you're spending for the whole shebang. So look at it this way. Buy ink, get a printer. And normally, Aaron Berger is here with me because he's responsible for the almost 700,000, 680,000 sold. Where are you gallivanting?
I don't have to be right next to you because the printer is wireless, so I can print to the printer from anywhere. So I just found a little settee over here. I've ordered a cocktail. It's gonna be one of those kind of nights, Shannon. This printer is out of this world. For less than $50 to get a printer that will copy, that will scan, that will fax, that has an auto document feeder, and that allows us to do this. Because you might look at that price and think, well, maybe they took out wireless printing or whatever. Quite the opposite. Do you know this has HP ePrint built in? So I've got a phone in my hand. This is an iPhone. It could be a Windows phone. It could be an Android phone. It could be any phone in the world. I'm using the app right now. I'm printing a picture. So now your pictures will print from anywhere directly to your, you see it's already started to print. It already, boom, it picks up that signal right away and starts to print. But not just from your phone, from any tablet, from any computer. You can actually email directly to your printers. Your printer has its own email address built in. That's how smart this printer is. So I've got an email written here, and I'm going to just send it. I've got a, what do I have, a document or a spreadsheet. Either one can be attached. I'm just gonna press send. Okay, that's off and running. Now I'm gonna go over there and join Shannon and show you what these prints look like, because this is also not just the lowest price, and I wanna say this real clearly, not just the lowest price color printing in America. Yeah, that's right. Lowest price color printing in America on any printer under $300. This is also borderless, full professional quality printing. So when you see prints, and in fact, and you know what? Let's take a quick look. We've got an 8.5 by 11, a full 8.5 by 11 borderless coming out of the printer in the middle. This is just an example. This print, like I said, because it's the lowest price color printing in America. This is crazy. When you use HP Instant Ink, which we'll talk a lot more about, this beautiful 8.5 by 11 full borderless print costs 5 cents in ink to print. This print, which this is the first one that I printed from the computer from across the room. You could be anywhere in the world, again, because the printer has its own email address. You just email it to the printer. This printed beautifully. I'm gonna set this down. How about the picture that I printed from my phone? Americans took over a trillion pictures last year. We printed less than 1%. Oh, full edge to edge, whether you're 8.5 by 11, whether you're doing 4 by 6, Shannon. This costs $5 to print the, actually I'm gonna grab this 8.5 by 11. This guy over here would cost $5 to print at the print store on the kiosk. 5 cents, 5 pennies from your new printer.
And of course, we're gonna talk about that instant ink, but here's the big thing. The ink pays for the purchase.
It does.
And it's a little old thing like a half off sale, which is crazy. I mean, so basically, this is half off of retail. Thank you, Chris. So here it is, case in point, $50 worth of ink, and you're getting the whole shebang. You know, the whole idea is if you only printed your kids' photos, if you only printed all those great images from your camera phone, it would pay for itself. But all of this in this elite, sleek, compact format with a brand name that we know and love here. That's why we celebrate HP all month long. So I have to say, Aaron, it almost, if people haven't selected this yet, and I know this has been on fire already. Yeah,
we've only had 2 or 3 airings though. That hasn't been shown
so
much.
Thousands, I'm almost afraid to say it, this is like half the quantity are gone.
It's true, yeah, a little bit more.
Like little, brief snippets of time.
3 little airings.
if people are waiting for the other shoe to drop, it almost sounds too good to be true in a way.
Well, let me give you a few little extras that you don't even know about yet.
Okay.
How about the, well, here, first of all, this is full all-in-one. So that, I'm gonna grab a picture here. This isn't just print. This is print, this is copy, this is scan. This even has fax built in, and it has it all with a really nice, really easy to use touchscreen. So if I wanna make a copy, I'll go right here, start color copy. I'll show you that in a minute again, like everything on this. The quality is true, full professional quality. Fax built in. Those couple of times a year that you need to send a fax.
That's right.
You know, you want to have that at your home. Most printers under $100 don't have a fax machine, let alone a printer that's less than $50. I'm laughing. I'll break my train of thought here. If you look at Shannon right now, Shannon's doing cleaning.
Apparently.
We didn't warn you that you were on cleanup duty tonight because the printer is so fast. I mean, it just starts knocking out print. It's probably done, I don't know, what's that, 20 prints in the 2 or 3 minutes we've been on air.
Easy, but remember the ink pays for the purchase, and most importantly, it's the brand name. And if your printer is your weakest link, and I think it's funny because we all upgrade our cell phones. We wait for the new cell phone to come out, and we'll spend $700 or $800 on that cell phone. But then if you're wondering why do the pictures look so good on my phone or on my camera, but they don't look so good on my printer? It's because they're not HP, and HP is the #1 name when it comes to printers in America. #1 name in printers and computers in America. This is HP month, so we do our best values of the year this month. It's
I mean,
true.
we really,
For sure.
You won't see a better price, you won't see a better value, and you won't see better features on a printer. They're just as good as it gets. What you're seeing right now is the auto document feature. That was the next thing I was going to mention. So the fax, boom, built in. Copy, scan, print, all built in. This even has a really clever, let me show you this. This is the auto document feeder. So this is the Envy series, so everything tucks away really nicely. It is a very aesthetically pleasing printer. I know that's a bit of a silly thing to say, but a lot of times printers are kind of hunky. You know, they're just a little bit unwieldy.
You know, it's like put them under the cupboard, you know?
This can go in your kitchen. This can go in your, your living area, no problem. Everybody can print to it because remember, it's universally compatible with Mac, with Android, with Windows because it has HP ePrint, and it even has, listen, do you hear that? You hear that little ding? I'll put my microphone close. Do you hear that when you ding, when you load it? So it lets you know that the original is loaded. As we get into tax season, we actually include, I don't know if we've shown the price breakdown, but we include almost $100 worth of extras, including tax act.
We should do that.
Yeah,
I mean, because here's the thing, that yes, the ink pays for the purchase, but more importantly, it's the quality and the brand name. So the printer everywhere else in America, like Aaron said, lowest price color printing in America, period. And then on top of it, it happens to be HP, $100 worth of your software download, plus the $25 of the tax act, and your instant ink that I know Aaron will talk about. Now, the only caveat to this is only as long as supplies last. And in the brief little snippets that we have previewed this, actually most of the quantity has been spoken for. So just use that information for what you will. Don't let your printer be your weakest link in the chain. I think a lot of us forget just how much we are married to our printers. Everybody in the family is going to use the printer. Don't let it be the weakest link. And if it was time to buy ink on your old clunky printer anyway, why not get a new one?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, is your printer old? Is your printer outdated? When you print, do you get like little lines? You know, when you try to print a full, beautiful 8.5 by 11, do you get a print like the one that I'm holding right now?
Most of us don't.
Or do you get one with lots of lines across it? Does your printer misfeed? Does it jam a lot? If your printer's outdated, if your printer's old, if you can't, this is a big thing. Can you print from your smartphone? Can you print from your tablet to your printer? If you can't, it's time to upgrade. This has ePrint built in. The other thing is, do you have to buy ink for your printer? You'll never go to the store and buy ink for this printer. I'm gonna explain that in 1 second. That's your teaser. I'm gonna show you that in a minute.
Which, by the way, just a quick aside to that, we just saw Andrew Lessman on the First Friday. You think of Andrew Lessman's auto ship. It's kind of like that. I don't have to think about it, right?
That is a great way to think about Instant Ink. I'm going to show you Instant Ink in a minute. Just real fast, here's that copy I just made. Look, it's the little leprechaun baby. Good morning. So it's the little leprechaun baby.
I'll tell you what, you better buy lots of chips and salsa because you have got flyers to spare here.
That's for my birthday party, which is still 3 months away, but we like to prepare early.
I don't know who you're inviting, but I'm coming.
Exactly. Just me and you.
I'm coming.
It's a lot of chips and salsa for just me and you, Shannon. I mean, who are we kidding here? We are the eaters in the bunch.
Well, you know we are.
You're not.
Among other things. But just to be fair, I know my mom is watching tonight. And so for my mom, we're still trying to get her integrated into Facebook and all that great stuff. So Pat does not, I mean, this has its own like little email. It
That's
has
exactly
like
right.
its own little domain, so to speak.
I'm really glad you mentioned. So this has, and you guys may or may not have seen me do it at the beginning. You know what? I'll do it again right now. So for example, you can take any of your pictures that are on your phone. You can actually take them, if you take a look at the app here, from Facebook, from Instagram, or just any of the photos that you have on your phone. I'll go, let's see, I'll just take, oh, that's a cool picture. I'll take that picture right there, and I'm gonna send that. Now, I could be out to dinner with Shannon, and we could be somewhere really cool. I wasn't invited to Las Vegas, but had I been, Mr. Last Moon, if you're still watching.
Exactly.
Never seen your beautiful facility before. I would like to. If we had been out in Vegas together and took a picture, and I could go, oh, Shannon, that picture's so cool. Do me a favor, send that right from your phone to Aaron@hpeprint.com. When I get home, the printer has already printed the picture. It's there and it's waiting for me. So to that point, for your mom, for your grandma, so my mom has 7 kids and 20 nieces and nephews and an HPE printer in her house. And what that means is when we post things on Facebook, because my mom's not on Facebook either, we also just send it. We just email it to, Nana@hpeprint.com, and it's at mom's house, printed and wait.
That is so cool.
And she said it's sort of like getting mail all day long, but never getting junk mail. So that's a really, really cool part of it. And because this printer has HP Instant Ink, and I want to move into this now, the ink, the prints that mom does, that any of us do, are 50% less. It's half off HP Original Ink. So what is HP Instant Ink? This is really what puts most people over the top. HP Instant Ink is an ink replacement service. Your printer orders ink for you, so you'll always have it. So when your printer's about out of ink, it lets HP know, boom, it comes to your door. But you saw a minute ago what ink costs. It doesn't cost you $50 or $60 or $70.
Nope.
It costs you $4.99. I'll show you that in a minute. Monthly plans are based on pages printed, not cartridges used. So you can print all 8.5 by 11 full colors if you want. Doesn't matter. No annual fee, can change. You can increase or decrease your plan at any time. Ink, shipping, cartridge recycling are included. It's not a trick, is the point. There's no contract. Look at what you save. Shannon, look at these numbers. If you do the occasional printing plan, which is 50 pages a month, for $2.99, you'll save $100 a year. Most people do the $4.99 a month. That's what I do. 5 pennies per page. You pay for your printer 4 times in the first year.
You do.
Save $200. Or if you print a lot, look at that number. Look how much your average yearly savings is $672 for people who print up to 300 pages.
That is crazy.
It's a huge number.
So I'm not going to name names, Chris. He's the printer police in his house.
I've heard about this before.
He's the printer police, I've heard. And now that there's a new expectant baby on the way, you cannot be policing that color cartridge anymore, my friend. You just can't. You need to do the instant
8.5 by 11s for 5 pennies.
But see, it's not how much you're spending, it's how much you're saving.
You're right.
But I think it's really true. We all have the printer police in our house where it's like, don't print that in color, right? Don't print that in color. Because it's always that madcap moment. You run out of ink, you run out of color, you run out of cyan, you run out of, red, whatever it might be at 3 o'clock in the morning, and that's when something has to be done, or that's when you just absolutely want that picture. So it's easy to see why. It's a half off sale. It's HP. They're #1 for a reason. They do this for us. They don't do it for anybody else. Yes, we honor that free shipping, $16 on your credit card. And Daryl, if you could look up the FlexPay on the ink, just out of curiosity for me, the thing that I find interesting is, yes, the ink pays for the purchase, but I would just about bet that it is not a $16 FlexPay.
That's a great point.
On the ink.
Really good point. Yeah.
Okay, so it's like $15. Basically, for all intents and purposes, it's like the same FlexPay to get just ink.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why we love HP. And at the end of the day, Aaron, obviously the value is incomparable. But if it weren't great quality, who cares what the savings are?
And let's talk about that for a minute. One of the ways I sort of think about it, like, buy the cartridge, get the printer for free, or it's sort of like, pay for a fill up on the gas tank, get the car for free. Right? Because that's sort of how it works.
Yeah, you're right.
So if you were going to have to buy a new ink cartridge for your printer, any time in the next year. Why wouldn't you do that? A lot of people buy 2 or 3 of these because some people choose not to use HP Instant Ink. I mean, it's the best. If you use it once, you will continue to use it.
You will.
But some people are like, I just want to stick with regular cartridges. Well, buy a couple printers.
Exactly.
Because the truth is, after a year or 2 years, you probably want to replace your printer.
You do.
Your print head starts to get old, and you want these kind of pictures every time. And that's the next thing that I sort of need to ask you. When you print on your printer, can you do full 8.5 by 11 edge-to-edge borderless photos? That's the first question.
Right. Can I stop you right there? Because when I have my pictures printed at the kiosk, they can't do edge-to-edge borderless. And I'll tell you what, it ticks me off. So they get like the little thing that I used when I made annuals in high school.
They look like this,
and the little paper cutter, and I'm like, come on.
No, it looks terrible.
It does.
And this print, so this print at the print store, I went and had some done. This was 69 cents at the print store. This was $4.99. This was the one from the kiosk. You can see there's still a border.
Right.
And if you look closely, you can also see lines.
You can.
And then I printed this one for 5 pennies. Look at the look how much greener the grass is.
Yeah.
Look how much greener the grass is. And this is the 5-cent photo from HP. We include a full month of HP Instant Ink, so that means you get 100 prints. Think about that for a minute. 100%. So choose your 100 favorite photos on your phone right now. Print them all 8.5 by 11, full, beautiful, borderless. It's a customer pick on HSN.com. There's over 120 reviews.
I'll tell you, we won't see the likes of this again this year. That's why we celebrate HP during March Madness all month long. Certainly, though, you may see 1 or 2 more full airings, and I realize this is just kind of like little snippets and previews that we've been showing you. Most of the quantity is already spoken for, and you know what? At least get it at home. If you're not printing right now, it's probably because your printer is the weakest link in the chain. And I can guarantee you've been upgrading your cell phone. Now you can get that same kiosk quality in your own home. And if you have not called yet, it's probably because you're like a lot of us. When Aaron and I were texting earlier, I thought, what am I missing here? Didn't they take something out to get this price?
Like the auto dock feeder or the fact
I know, because I kept reading the features and I'm like, am I missing something?
Really not.
That's what's so crazy about this. Well, legitimately, you can see that retail value of $197. We sell this printer for $99. The manufacturer suggested retail is almost $70. And then, of course, you get basically $100 worth of bonuses. And what you really get, though, too, is not only great print quality, peace of mind. It's small, it's sleek, it's compact, it's quiet, it's not jamming.
That's right.
The pictures are gorgeous. You save money every time you print because of that instant ink.
When you go down the list, when you think this is a true all-in-one, this is HP, it's the #1 print company in America. It's print, it's copy, it's scan, it's fax. You can print from any device in the world, from anywhere in the world, because it has its own email address built in, whether you have a Mac, whether you have a PC, whether you have an Android device. One other just kind of killed the lily a little bit too much. The printer that's in front of Shannon, I'm just gonna walk down there real quickly and show y'all something. This is, and you see this has been just printing and printing. This is duplexing. It's printing on the front and the back of the page. This has a built-in duplexer, so you know what that means? It means you just saved 50% off on your ink, on your paper, pretty much for the life of your printer. See, front and the back of the page, you can use half as much paper, save yourself money, and it's good for the environment too.
Oh, wow. And again, boy, this little guy packs a punch,
They did this one right. They really did this one right.
did.
And it's such a nice footprint that you put anywhere in the house.
I've had printers that, took up an entire desk.
Tower
I know, right?
Yeah.
So this is the printer that we all want, and it's HP. It's the brand name. It's a value they're not doing for anyone else, only as long as supplies last. 095397. You sticking around with me?
I'm not going anywhere. Yes, ma'am.
I know.
Yes, ma'am.
Aaron's not going anywhere. And as we mentioned, we are celebrating HP, so that means up to $100 off with free shipping and 6 flex pay. And okay, do you have computer envy yet? If you don't, you will. Oh boy. Now, we're kind of letting the cat out of the preemptive bag, so to speak, because Aaron and I are gonna get into some trouble on this tomorrow. This is actually a little sneak peek of something that you'll see in the next 24 hours, and wow, wow, wow. When I say HP rolls out the red carpet for you guys once a year and once a year only for their March celebration and anniversary, this is the Big Mac Daddy with 1/10 terabyte. And of course, it's also the 17-inch, and that's what we all want.
12 gigabytes of RAM, Shannon. The most RAM we've ever done on any computer, and it's the AMD A12. We've done the A4, we've done the A6, we've done the A8. We've never seen the A12 on air before. It's going to be a heck of today's special.
And we've already had hundreds of you who have pre-ordered and pre-selected. Well, one of the, and by the way, you can actually pre-order now to make sure that you reserve yours and get your color of choice. Well, Aaron Berger is here, and you, if you're a fan of HP like I am, please call us. We'd love to say hi to you. Thanks for letting us keep you company on this Friday night. As we move along, when I say, do you have computer envy? Well, you will. This is kind of the computer of your dreams. It's one of the hottest growing categories in computers because when you think about how integrated our lives are when it comes to our cell phone and our tablets, now the computer is sleek and sexy enough to go in the kitchen, on the bedstand table.
Yes, ma'am.
She's like the Uber model, supermodel of computers, Aaron.
She's so thin, she disappears.
She does.
When you look from the side.
Hasn't eaten a thing.
That's right. That's right. Not for 2 weeks.
Exactly.
Only water and crackers. Okay, so take a look at the screen for a minute. Here, this computer is so daggone beautiful. It is the largest screen size, one of the largest screen sizes we've ever done. It is nearly 22 inches, and not just high definition. High definition is one thing, but this is high definition. It's actually even beyond what we call high definition plus. This is 1080p. It's the highest of high definition. So 1080p means you've got the highest quality screen we've ever done in any computer at HSN. Quad-core processor built in, not just any quad-core processor. You see down here, this is Intel Pentium, the #1 processor company in the world. I'll talk more about that in a minute. The fact that it's 1080p though, you know what that means? Like there are all different types of high definition. There's 720p, that's what you most typically see in computers. 1080 is the highest of the high. So when I take this and I make it basically as large as we can, you know, filling up the entire screen, it's like having 1, 2, 3 15-inch screens next to each other. I show that because a 15-inch screen is the #1 screen size in America. It's like having 3 of those next to each other. And then when you look at this, what we were teasing about a minute ago, this is everything from the side. So this is your tower, this is your power, this is your central processor, this is your graphics processor, and one of the things I want you to notice, there is one plug. You guys see that? I'll step out of the way so you can see that clearly. There's only one plug. So you plug this into your wall. That's the entire setup, is plugging it into power. Everybody wants a bigger screen. Everybody wants more hard drive. You've got a full terabyte hard drive. I believe that's the largest hard drive we've ever done on a 22-inch with a full 1080p screen. Yes, there's an optical drive built in. Yes, there's a high definition video camera built in. And then last but not least, quick preview, $469 of additional, nearly what you're paying for, what is that, $30 less than you're paying for the computer, right?
The proverbial drop the mic moment. I mean, the software pays for the purchase. Daryl, if you could help me take me on a tour of what we have in each color selection, that would be fantastic. Did we get fancy, or are we calling yours gray, Aaron?
Gray.
Okay.
That's how fancy we are.
We have 250 of the gray. The white is quite often our most popular choice because it kind of floats in the center of a room, especially in a kitchen. So a little over 270 of those. Then we have our auspicious mint. There are 400 of those. So we brought in a few more. That's a hard to find color for HP.
Actually, it is. We are one of 2 or 3 retailers in the country that have them.
Absolutely. And then the purple. We love our purple here at HSN. So only a couple hundred of those to go around. FlexPay is fantastic at a little over $83 on your credit card. And the really cool thing for me about this is chances are you have your tablet and you ain't sharing with nobody. Even if you're getting that amazing laptop that Aaron and I are going to talk about tomorrow, chances are you ain't sharing with anybody. This is the computer that becomes the to the family for the family computer. This is the one that becomes the multi-room computer. So it is transportable, even though it has that huge high definition screen. And I think for most of us out there, I realized this last night because I was trying to stream movies on my little 10-inch tablet. And boy, I tell you what, my eyes were bloodshot this morning. I had a headache. And I thought, good grief, there's got to be a better way.
Yeah, there is.
I mean, I don't know got a lot of room on my bedstand table, but I'll tell you what, this would fit.
Yeah, and this is probably 6 10-inch tablets when you look at the surface. That's an estimate, but when you look at the surface area of it, plus it's not just an in-plane switching screen, it's a 1080p high definition in-plane switching screen. So it is the highest and best quality. And the other thing, of course, that I didn't mention from the beginning, I get spoiled here with the wonderful computers we do. It's touchscreen. Touchscreen makes all the difference in the world. A lot of all-in-ones, particularly less than $500 computers, are certainly not touchscreen.
No.
Having touchscreen means that when you use Windows 10, the latest operating system from Windows, you have so many more options. Really, Windows 10 is optimized to be on a touchscreen environment, which is exactly what you've got here. So having touchscreen is better, of course, again.
So for all intents and purposes, this is a 22-inch tablet.
Well,
I mean,
except that the memory on a tablet is typically 16 gigabytes.
For sure.
This is 1,000 gigabytes. Let's make that difference.
I was mad at my tablet. She wouldn't let me download something last night because she was out of memory.
And the processor.
I was mad at her.
The processor is an entirely different thing too. This is a full Intel.
Right.
You know, so Intel makes processors for phones, for computers, and for tablets. This is from the computer line, so it is the most powerful. It is the Intel Pentium quad core.
That's
and boy, does that make a difference in performance.
So think about this. So again, we love our tablets, we love our laptop. You have to, when you see what Aaron and I are going to do tomorrow night, of course, he'll unveil all the full details. He's always such a font of information. This, at least in the not too distant past, was the computer that we really lusted over. Sure. Because now this is just me personally here as a show host at HSN. I personally have never had a touch screen all-in-one for $499. I personally haven't. So, maybe it escaped me. They, might have had one or possibly two that were little blips on the radar. But generally speaking, if Aaron and I are talking about a touch screen all-in-one, the starting price point for us is in the $599 to $699 category. Right. Which, by the way, that's about half what we used to ask just a few years ago. Because every year I used to either pick a 17-inch laptop for hose pick, Aaron knows, or an all-in-one. And quite frankly, one of the reasons I requested an all-in-one is, for host pick, people like to shop and see a lot of variety. Well, they were all at $9.99 price points. Right. And you're committing, that's your electronic budget right there.
Yeah, no, that's, I mean you're getting into your house payment range.
Yes, you are.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's an...
Or what I spent on slots.
That's right. You had a big trip to Vegas. I forgot. We're just going to let that kind of just go.
Exactly.
Put that in our happy place and move on with,
that's
with our computer. Because what you spent on slots, or half of what you spent on slots,
whoopsie,
takes you to a computer that is probably more computer than you ever thought you could own.
For sure.
That has a bigger screen, that has a touch screen. Oh, I love this. This is a great still. So when you go down the list of things you'd want, you want to have a lot of RAM. Why do you want to have a lot of RAM? You want to be able to multitask on your computer.
Sure you do.
You want it to load web pages more quickly. You want it to play movies more quickly. You want it to stream better. Well, check, and double check. I mean, it does all of those. You want it to be powered by Intel. Intel's the #1 processor company, not just at HSN, not just in the US or in North America, in the world. Did you guys see at the Winter Games, the opening ceremonies, the Intel drones were one of the coolest pieces of technology I think I've seen in the past decade. I mean, Intel does the most extraordinary things. Touchscreen, wireless keyboard and mouse, so it stays so clean and so nice and easy to use. IPS, that's an in-plane switching panel with 178 degrees wide viewing angle. It is also not just high definition, it's full 1080p high definition, so it's a superior viewing experience. And again, almost 22 inches of that full 1080p high def.
I don't know, see, we've got smart shoppers here. This is the kind of math I can do. I know the date, it's March 2nd, and we're just kicking off HP Anniversary or Celebration Month. 2/3 of the quantity are gone. Yeah. So 2/3 of the quantity are gone. I guess I would just put it to you this way. If this has been on your radar, if this has been on your map, if this is kind of what you've been waiting for, I think for a lot of us it really is. Because I look at my life, and yes, I do need to upgrade my laptop, which I'll be talking to Aaron Berger about that. That's for, I know, I gotta hold off. And I'm okay-ish on my tablet, but doggone it, I need this. And maybe I wouldn't be getting getting more crow's feet if I didn't have to put on my Joy Mangano readers and could see the item numbers on the things that I'm ordering from hsn.com. And the really cool thing for me is this really does go everywhere that you go. So when we say kitchen, when we say den, maybe even master bath, master bedroom, guest bedroom, kids bedroom for sure. Esoterically, it looks like sculpture. It makes you smile. And if you want that charcoal, that beautiful gray, that's actually the most limited right now. But remember, 2/3 of the inventory are already spoken for. To me, now, again, I realize maybe there was an all-in-one with these touchscreen capabilities that popped up on the air. I personally did not have it.
I don't think with the 22-inch screen, I don't think we've done
not
it,
with touchscreen. I mean, again, I've had other all-in-ones
that's right,
with
the
you.
touchscreen or 1080p.
Right, and then it's been, because that's why I saw the touchscreen in the graphic and I thought, gosh, I'm still kind of nervous
The
to say it.
19-inch non-touchscreen is the last one I can remember in this price range.
Well, that's a big deal because that screen size matters. I mean, well, that's why, I mean, I'm not kidding when I say by the end of the night, I finally actually had to put my tablet away because it was giving me a headache because I just thought, oh, you can only take so much of this, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, it's convenient, don't get me wrong, but what's more convenient than be able to move it from room to room?
Well, that's one of the best things about it because the setup is so simple. So it's lightweight, really, you know, very light to pick up the computer. And this is one thing that I do all the time. I talk about this. I'll make one little caveat to the side here. Did you notice that I'm doing three-dimensional editing and rendering on this screen? That's because this has Windows 10 built in. This program comes along with it. It's called Paint 3D. I just had to say that for a minute. Okay, one of the things I do with mine.
How responsive that is,
God,
though?
it's immediate.
And see, that's the other thing. Again, my poor little tablet. If she knew I was talking smack about her, she'd be mad. But because her memory is compromised, like mine, you know, she's for a lot of different reasons. It's a good thing Vegas only comes a couple times a year. But she doesn't run as fast as she should. And then she'll tell me, no, you can't download that. And you can really see the responsiveness, not only in the processor, but you're getting more memory, you're getting more real estate, you're getting more screen size, you're getting software that pays for the doggone computer.
You're getting quadruple the RAM on this than you have on your tablet. 400% the RAM that you have on your tablet. So again, for multitasking, for doing all those kind of things, just to the mobility point for a minute, because it is so thin and because it is so lightweight. Like I keep my tablet, or excuse me, I keep my, keep saying tablet, I keep my all-in-one in my kitchen most of the year, but when my parents come to visit twice a year, this goes up to the guest room. This becomes their television.
Smart.
Just walk up the stairs with it. I plug it into the wall. You don't have to have Wi-Fi in that room. You don't have to have any setup in in that room. You know, if you like to watch ball games and you watch the main game in your den, but you want to have your second favorite team on, then this just goes into your den whenever you want. You walk it in there, you plug it in, it's ready to go. In the summer, people take this on their RVs and on their boats. You know, a lot of marinas have Wi-Fi now. Having the optical drive is another huge thing. You know, less than 1/3 of computers in the US today have an optical drive. Your new computer does. So when you want to watch a movie, when you want to listen to music, when you want to burn data, when you want to burn video or music, you have an optical drive built in. You also have all your ports on the back, and I'll just mention really quickly. Isn't it smart?
It really is.
And I'll show you one other port that you might not think of. There's 4 USB ports. This is called Viper Advanced. Viper Advanced, let me just make sure I have it the right way here. Viper Advanced protects 6 computers for the life of 6 computers.
Kidding.
Yeah, this is your antivirus solution. It has artificial intelligence built in and computer learning built in, and it comes with Shannon's favorite. It comes with 2 licenses of Wi-Fi Shield as well. So when you're out and about traveling with your electronics, you're protected and you have create your own encrypted solution.
You can. And remember, that is also an HSN exclusive. That's something that Viper does just for us.
They sure do.
It's funny. I've been on the air with Aaron and we've taken customer phone calls where they're like, I didn't believe you. I called Viper myself.
I know, it's just told on us.
Exactly. I think it's hilarious. So no, that is not the offer that you will find elsewhere. And no, this is not the offer that you will find elsewhere on this all-in-one. And isn't it time for you to upgrade? Basically, for pretty close to what I paid for the tablet in question, you're getting a complete computing solution. But the benefit is you really should think of this as the family, to the family for the family gift. The tablet, chances are, that is proprietary. You don't let anybody else use that.
That's for you.
The laptop, arguably, you probably don't want anybody to use that either. This absolutely everyone will gravitate to. And you know what's so funny? That my friend, because I really am, I need to upgrade, you know, all of the electronics in my house right now, because I've been in my house a little over 12 years, and you know, things get a little tired. It's time. But my friends who have upgraded to the all-in-one, every single one of them has told me that's all they want to use then. And it's funny, yes, again, you travel with your tablet and et cetera, but this really has a special place in people's heart. Once they get it at home, they're like, how in the world did I ever live without this?
Well, we've both been selling computers a long time. You know, the one thing that no one has ever said to me, ever said, is, Aaron, I wish I'd bought a smaller screen.
Oh, for
Nobody said, I don't care. And that goes for phones, that goes for computers, that goes for tablets, especially for computers and tablets. You want to have a bigger screen. You never wish that you had to work harder to see whatever it is you're trying to see. So having this 22-inch screen and having a higher quality screen, that's the other thing, having a 1080p screen. Along that vein, no one has ever said, I wish it was harder to set up. I wish it was more difficult to set up. No, and this is so easy. So again, the setup on this, I'm going to just do a comparison. I was just going to mention
the map.
I'm going to do.
Do you remember, we used to, when Aaron and I used to do computers, it was like, and we were all so proud. It's like, oh look, you plug pink with pink. You don't even have to know what the cable does.
But there were a dozen of them. There were tons of cables. You know, there is one cable, you plug it into the wall. I mean, that is it. That's the whole deal. And just to sort of give you, you know, a reminder and a comparison. Actually, this has the colors on the back of it. Going down HSN memory lane here. This is what, when we thought of a desktop, you know, just a couple of years ago, this is what we thought of. And you had to plug in your printer, and you had to plug in your internet. This has Wi-Fi internet, you know, built into it. And you had to plug in your mouse. You had to plug in your screen. You had to plug in your keyboard, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. This was heavy, it was bulky. I mean, and I know a lot of us still have, I know a lot of you still have these. It is a great time to migrate to the technology that we have available today.
So here's the thing, we have a little more than 200 in pretty much every color, because there are fewer than 1,000 now to go around. The other thing is, yes, it's $83 and change on your credit card, but if you're a VIP customer or would like to become one tonight, you're all VIPs, you all know that. But if you would like to get approved and apply and buy, you're actually looking at $55.55, less than I spent on bank service fees, going to the ATM.
There you go, one way to think of it.
Exactly, I'm just saying. And this will get used. And I can tell you for a fact, the only reason that I have not upgraded to a touchscreen all-in-one is budget. I'll just tell you that right now, because, and I know I've told this story a couple of different ways, but usually when Aaron and I are talking about, obviously brand name, HP, #1 computing company in America, Microsoft and Intel, to get the touch screen and the larger touch screen and the terabyte hard drive and the 4 gigs of RAM and the over $460 worth of software, it's not $499.
Right.
It's just not.
No, of course not.
Well, in fact, you know what? That HSN price of $649, that is right on the, I know that's what you and I, the last time I did something in this family, because I've, you know, I've presented these characteristics before. I just, not in this kind of price range.
Yeah, no, it's exciting that it is more, and partially I'm sure because it's HP month, that it's more accessible to so many of us. It's a computer that many of us want because it has a larger screen, because it is faster with 4 gigabytes of RAM, because it has the Intel processor. I'm going to talk about the Intel processor in 1 minute. I want to mention just one other thing. I want to mention PC Mover just for a second.
Oh yeah.
And there's a reason. I'm glad that we are, though, because a lot of people don't get a new computer because they think, well, all of my files, all my music, all my movies, all my programs are on my settings are on my other computer.
Lord, if I had to move.
Right, it's like moving your house. You know, so you're like, okay, I'm not buying a new computer. No.
I know.
PC Mover moves everything from your old computer to your new computer. It does it for you. It has 3 licenses with it. Here's how it works.
By the way, there are only 200 of those.
That's
FYI.
it, and that's it. I don't know that we're getting it back again this year.
Oh, no
So
kidding.
that is the most recent that I've heard. So just kind of a heads up. You load the program. Boom. That's an easy thing to do. The next thing that you do, and if your old computer doesn't have an optical drive, it's okay, we send a code to, and then you plug in this really special cable, and this moves everything from your old computer to your new computer. It even formats your old computer to government standards. So that's it. I want to give everybody a heads up on that, because again, I think that is a Rubicon that a lot of us sort of have to cross, like, well, how in the world am I going to move everything over? The other thing that Shannon mentioned, all that additional software, I'd love to run through that software, and if we have time, take a quick look at the videos for the processor.
Let's do that. So remember, the software value, and that is something exclusively that HP does for us. If you see HP sold separately or elsewhere, and you know you do, there's usually in fine print software sold separately. And we work really hard to find out what you want and what you need so that you get word processing, you get education, you get the things that you need in your computer. It's not all done willy-nilly. We're also very legally specific about that approved value. I mean, in fact, they have to keep updating it. You know, once a legal value is approved, then there's still actually an ongoing process to make sure that price is still accurate. And you're getting it all at home in your hot little hands for a little over $80 on your credit card. And, you know, spring break is coming up in a couple of weeks. We were talking about that in the makeup room. And when I say your kids need this, you will use this. And if you love your tablet, and I know you do, this is, I know it sounds funny to say it this way, but this is the next evolution of that, because it's interesting that you were having the Freudian slip and calling it a tablet, because we really do think of these as tablets. Because
of the touch
because
screen.
Of the touch
the ease of use,
Now,
right?
you do get a keyboard. I should point that out.
No,
you know, if you're, you know, doing lots of data entry or some.
And it's a wireless keyboard, which is really nice too. So there's no cable running to it. So you can see even when I'm, you know, a couple of feet in front of it here, you can sit comfortably wherever you are. I'm just sort of turning on and off the Windows, the menu is what I'm trying to say. Let's do this. We have 1 minute left. If we could just show the videos on this processor. It's a very, very special processor. This is Intel Pentium quad-core, one of the latest series from Intel. And what it means is you have reliable power for smooth running apps, for gaming, for multitasking. You can see we have like 8 or 10 programs running at the same time. It's so smooth. Intel high definition graphics means stunning visuals, crisp, high definition visuals all the time. And look at these numbers that are coming up. 12 times better 3D game. 12 times is really something to say. 8 times faster high definition video conversion. If you love to watch movies, if you love to play games, if you love to do anything that sort of has a visual or entertainment bent, this is a computer that's built for those standards. It
is. It's built for speed. It's built for esoterics. It's, you know, it's the computer.
Right, and aesthetic.
And I have to say, it's a dynamite value. I mean, I guess if we would have had more of these, this probably would have been another Today's Special or Today's Special 2. So even though we're only in the second day of March, we have already sold through 2/3 of the inventory. So if you're someone like me, this really has been on my radar, whether you spend a lot of time in your kitchen like I do, and you love the convenience and the ease, really the mobility. Yes, I realize it's a big screen, but it also has that mobility functionality as well. And more importantly, it is the computer that connects everyone in your family. Believe me when I say, I know your experience will not be unique. Most people who upgrade, because this is a huge upgrade, I know that price doesn't indicate that, but families say this becomes the computer, the most used computer in the home.
Sure, it's the really biggest computer for most people. It's the fastest computer, and because it's touchscreen, it's the easiest to use.
It is. So I know that clock is expired. Just so you realize, get your color of choice. The gray is the most limited at this point, and you get that 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. And Aaron, I have to say, this is much like the HP printer. It's kind of like, what did they leave out?
Absolutely.
Right?
When you go down the list of things you want a better processor, you want a bigger screen, you want touch screen, higher definition screen, and all the additional software that we include as well. I think it makes it a great way to kick off HP month.
It does indeed. So I know I'll be seeing more of you,
tomorrow
my friend.
night. We're going to kick off the Today's Special together. That'll be fun. Okay, I'll see you there.
Text me what color you're wearing.
Okay, I will. Deal. HP Blue. I tell you right now, HP Blue.
You know what? That's what I picked out already.
Okay, good.
Okay. See, it's all about the wardrobe, folks. Don't let the knowledge fool you. All right, thank you, Aaron. Okay. Which, by the way, my darling friend Lori Leland, that is one of the things she always texts me. She's like, what color are you wearing? She really does. All right, don't hang up on your Viper. Remember, this is also an exclusive offer that they are doing just for us. And Viper, of course, American-grown company, 6 licenses, but then, of course, you're also getting 2 of your Wi-Fi Shield, and that is for your use in those public domain areas. So boy, oh boy, if you're logging on at the gym, if you're logging on at the restaurant, at the coffee shop, you want to protect yourself. It's like home and away protection. All right, well, do you know what? You can't go away with your big old scanner. You can't. You can't take it into the library. You can't take it, you know, into the law offices and scan those contracts or those blueprints. Can't do it. You can with your Viewpoint, one of the most popular electronic items in HSN history. And we'll show you that if purchased separately, because maybe like you, if you got yours several years ago, you know we sold the docking station separately. I mean, you know that. So arguably, you know, $59, $69, you know, give or take on its own. However, we say, you get the pair, because they're like love and marriage, you can't separate them, $130. Then, of course, you get the software, you get the tax act, you also get your customizable voucher, and, of course, your 8 gigabyte card. Close to 1 million, over 800,000 of these have been sold. Please call us if you're a fan, because this is also the latest and greatest version as well. You just pick your color of choice. Now, the soft-sided case does come with it, but what I'd love to recommend for you is, Daryl, do we have the item number on that hard shell case? Maybe we're out of stock right now.
I think we do have it.
Do we? Okay. By the way, the disembodied voice is Lori Leland.
Sorry.
Look, we didn't even call each other, but we're pinkies.
And we are, it's so funny, I did not ask you that on text for the first time in ages.
Exactly. I must have channeled you.
I think I was channeling you too.
Exactly. So there's the item number for your case. Lori Leland is back, and Lori, you know, it's a customer favorite, it's a fan favorite, it's a host favorite.
Oh yeah.
It's a staple in our electronic category, because I used to say this boldly goes where no other scanner goes before.
Beautifully said, Shannon.
Well, and you know what's so interesting? We used to sell, and you used to see on infomercial, these scanners, they were like to keep your desk neat.
Yes, yes,
and
indeed.
They're a great product, but they were $300. In fact, we would offer them as today's specials for $300. So the idea that you get the whole shebango for $99.95 with free shipping for $24 and change on your credit card, this is a big, big deal, my friend.
Isn't this great? And tax time is right around the corner, so this is going to help you digitize.
I know.
This is going to help you scan all of those receipts. Shannon, have you started your taxes yet, girl?
Oh, don't start.
I don't want to harp on you about this, but I've actually started scanning my receipt so that I'm ahead of the game.
Did you really?
I have started, yes, ma'am.
Oh, you're
it feels good.
Me.
I don't always get it done, but in time. But it feels really good to do it. It's like part of that spring cleaning type of thing, if you think about it. And here's what we love about the Viewpoint Magic Wand. By the way, here's what it looks like when you pop it out. Not only our #1 top-selling electronic item in our history here at HSN, but also the most convenient flatbed scanner in your pocket. So you don't have to have that flatbed anymore.
No,
you can literally take this with you, and you're going to be able to digitize those precious family memories. Maybe they're in photo albums at your mom's house, or your mother-in-law's house, or at grandma and grandpa's house, and no one is enjoying those photographs anymore. Maybe it's some of these old family memories that are starting to degrade. They're starting to turn colors. This is my dear friend Annie's mom and dad's wedding picture. Look at the pink wedding dress. Isn't that so beautiful? So now you can participate in Throwback Thursday, because you can actually share these photographs once you've scanned them, because we all know pictures sitting around in dusty shoe boxes or pictures stuck in photo albums are not doing anyone any good. And look, here's a perfect example. This is a picture of the lovely Ashley. She is now in her 20s and has a little one of her own. But look at this. Look at the tearing that's starting to happen on the edge of this. We're going to stop this photo from aging one more day by making it digital. So what the Viewpoint is doing is, it is without even having to touch anything, without even having to worry about human error, how fast or how quickly or slowly you're scanning. It's automatically doing it for you. It's taking it through. Now everything is digital.
It is. Hey, by the way, I just want to point out, Lori is just demonstrating one aspect of this. And we're going to send her on a little mission, if you will. So actually, sorry about this, Chris. I'm going to come over to the side just because it's a little bit easier than me knocking over everything, which is what I'm kind of famous for. So the wand detaches. So this is your magic wand. So you pick your color of choice. You get the memory card. You get the screen. You get the enhanced quality. This is your docking station that we used to sell separately. So what's so cool is it replicates kind of that neat desk kind of idea.
Right.
But then you take it with you on the go. And that's why we show that hard-sided case. Law enforcement officers keep this in their police cruisers. We have contractors and real estate agents. And, you know, I have friends who are makeup artists, and, you know, they've got all their invoices, all your business cards.
That's out of the vault of you and me.
Oh, come on.
How old is that? I haven't had that waistline in a while.
Oh, man, I haven't. You know, how many hair colors ago was that?
That was a few different hairstyles.
Do you know what?
Yes.
That might be like 8 or 10 years.
Isn't that crazy? It probably was. Yeah, it's probably, 8 or 9 years.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had the streaky hair in a good long time. But you're right, and Shannon is so right about this. It's so versatile. You can pop out that wand, take it with you anywhere. I'm using it as an auto dock feeder, and I love to be able to use it like this. My favorite thing about it is I was able to get rid of an entire file cabinet in my home.
You were not.
And then check this out. So you can plug this dock into any Mac or PC, any laptop, any desktop, any computer. No software is needed. You simply plug it right in, and this automatically, it just works. You don't have to have software for it. So I want to show you the other really neat thing. If you are dealing with a flatbed scanner and you try to scan something to your computer, where's the file go? Does anybody know? Does anybody know? It's like one of the lost socks in the dryer. No one has any idea where those photographs ever go. So this is all stuff I've been scanning since the beginning of the presentation. I have scanned all of this in no time at all because that auto dock feeder, it just pulls it through, so it's effortless. If you're a road warrior and you need to do expense
Bugs Bunny
reports,
is apparently doing his taxes.
Hey, let's look and see how he's doing. Not too bad.
Yeah,
but look at
Bunny's
this.
doing all right.
And he's doing all right. He's earning a good bunny living.
He's earning his keep. He's got lots of carrots.
Exactly. And here's what's so cool too. You can make everything a large font document, so it makes it easier to see when it's on your computer, which I absolutely love. But now, because it is on your computer, by doing nothing but pushing a button, and you know exactly where it is because the window popped right up, now you can share on Facebook. Now the kids' artwork that's taking up all that space on your refrigerator, now you can email it off to Grandma and Grandpa. You'll be able to share in seconds. This is baby Kenny. That's my husband when he was a little tiny guy.
Boy, he is a little carbon copy for Landon,
right? Isn't this fun?
That's
so all of these beautiful pictures, this is 1,200 dots per inch of resolution. So it's some of the best. There's that gorgeous picture of Ashley. Some of the best resolution we have ever offered on any scanner. And then to Shannon's point, here's how exciting it really gets. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You're gonna be able to take this right out of the dock.
Here's the magic, folks.
Yep, you just pop it right out of the dock just like this.
Yep.
And you are off and running, ready to start scanning. So you could be taking this to mom and dad's house. You could take it to a family member's house. We happen to have some stylish friends that have beautiful artwork.
It's true.
You can take this to a wall and scan wall art or family photos under glass.
You know, and even at the hardware store, if there's a paint color, if there's a wood grain in the floors, or how many times have you tried to match paint? You know, got a few chips and, you know, the entryway or what have you.
Exactly.
You can scan all of that. Here's a good case in point, though. The last time when I was home for Christmas, do you know, this looks like the albums from my age, and I tried to peel off, and I had to stop because it was ripping the photo right off.
This is baby Kenny's photo album that I permanently borrowed from my mother-in-law. We're really good friends, luckily, and I did destroy a couple pictures, and I'm not proud of that, and I don't want her to know, so don't tell her. But, I feel
your secret is safe with me.
Thank you so much, Shannon. But now with your Viewpoint Magic Wand, you don't have to worry about that. You can scan the entire page. And to Shannon's point, everything is keyword searchable. So the great thing about this is we're including File Center software, so you're going to be able to simply and easily find everything that you're scanning. So maybe it's a recipe, and it's a recipe for chicken. You're going to be able to find everything that you have that is for chicken. It makes it so easy. Great for tax time with all those documents. If you think about the space all of this paper is taking up in your home, this is going to be a great way for you to solve that. Here's that tax form from Bugs Bunny just a second ago. I scanned it again. But this is going to do full page pieces of paper. This is going to do those small little receipts. And I'll tell you what, one of the things you really need to worry about, because I was really discovering this, those thermal receipts that fade, you can't see a thing.
No, you can't.
You can't even wait a week, and these are completely washed out to the point where you don't know what you spent on what.
It's true. Here's the other thing about this too. While Lori is currently demonstrating flat objects because it's removable from the docking station, you can do three-dimensional objects, meaning you can do fabrics, you can do pillows, you can do upholstery on a chaise, a comforter or a bed skirt that you're trying to match. It's really brilliant, and that's why when people get the Viewpoint Wand at home, first of all, they use it far more than they ever anticipated. This is a student's dream. Where was this when I was in school?
Me too, right?
Because I still remember those days of handwriting. Like if I had to borrow Jane Gronenberg's notes, it's like, you know, I was copying for hours, right? It's like...
That's exhausting.
It is, but other case in point, as an example, when I say you're entitled to your medical records, but here's my doctor charges serves me. So if I want medical documents, or if I want legal documents, or, you know, any of the things that you might have to go to a courthouse for, they will charge you for those copies.
Yes,
at
they
least
will.
that has been my case. So, or in my case, so you could be at the university, you could be at the courthouse, you could be at the library. It doesn't matter.
Right.
And you're scanning, and you've got your own permanent record for free.
Oh my gosh, that is such a great point,
Yeah.
Shannon. And pretty much every textile. So I just scanned the blanket, I scanned a pillow. Look at how long this is. You're gonna be able to scan multiple feet long with this. So maybe your work friends sign a birthday banner for you for your birthday. Isn't that sweet? I think that's so lovely of them to do that.
Yeah.
And I'm just doing this one again. I just want to see what it looks like. I have no idea. I haven't popped it back into the base to look yet. But how amazing to be able to save that digitally and then get rid of that paper. Or if you're in that high-end store where you love the home decor,
For sure.
you're gonna be able to scan that, take it back home, make a copy for your wall if you want.
Yeah.
And then we were talking about artwork. This is so great. If you're going to family members' houses, maybe for a family reunion, maybe even this summer, this is gonna be amazing. You can literally take this up to the wall that the artwork is on, and you will be able to scan it just like that in seconds. It is so amazing to be able to scan all of these documents and store them. We're including for you that 8 GB card that pops right in on the side. So that's gonna give you basically unlimited space with your Viewpoint. You can store about 9,000 things on here before you ever have to, before you ever have to take this back and plug it in and move some off. But once you've digitized your life, Shannon, things are easier to find.
They are.
You have less clutter in your home.
It's true.
Your taxes are easier.
And
everything is easier.
It takes the stress out of your life. And you know what? Moms of America, you know all too well, we'd love to think that we can save every little refrigerator magnetized picture,
Right?
you know, and Mother's Day card that was handmade lovingly. But the reality is you can't. I think of my grandmother, and this is one of the examples that Lori shows you too, is to this date, I've still saved every card she's ever given me.
Aww.
Because she had such beautiful handwriting. And you think of those things. I mean, so yes, it's preserving and busting the clutter and getting the stress out of your life, but it's also really preserving those loving memories without you having to agonize over, can I keep this? Do I have the room? Or another case in point, we all experienced Hurricane Irma this last September.
That was so hard.
And it was. And I'll tell you what, I had that panic moment where it's like,
what do I take?
What do I take?
We did the same thing.
Where are all the pictures?
And I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
I have since that point, because we have, my mom and dad moved closer to us about 3 years ago to help us with our baby son, and I'll tell you, we were in a panic trying to figure out what we were gonna take from their house. I have scanned all of the pictures on their family wall now. And I just wanna show you, this is the pillow I just scanned, the metallic one. Look at how gorgeous this is. You can see every last little thread. Look at all the detail that you can see.
Great.
We were in a wedding a couple years ago,
Yeah.
and I actually scanned the bridesmaid's dress to make sure I could find shoes that would be the perfect complement.
Absolutely.
So this works for all of that. Here's the other pillow I scanned. And it was a very odd shape, but look at this. Look at how you can see, look at the texture. Is that crazy? Look at how you can see all of that detail between the different parts of that and how unique it is. But this is giving you that actual look at what the coloration really is. If you've ever tried to take a picture of something with your cell phone, the flash either makes it too bright or too dark, and you're not getting that actual lifelike representation of what the colors look like you are with your Viewpoint.
It absolutely is. And you know what's so interesting? In all the presentations that I've done with Lori, I think it's interesting you didn't test drive that.
Didn't even try it.
Never even tried it.
Neither one of those pillows I tried
beforehand,
because I knew it would work.
Absolutely. But yeah, I've never seen something not look like 3D or as real as it did in person. I just haven't. I mean, that's the thing that's so unbelievable to me.
It really is. And one of the things you're gonna love about this too, when it is docked, the really great thing is it's just grabbing the picture.
Yes.
Or it's just grabbing the document. Maybe you're someone who you hoard newspaper articles because it has friends of yours or you know, interesting things, and you're dog-earing all these pages, but you're never going back and looking ever again.
No.
When you have Viewpoint, again, keyword searchable now, everything is easily found on your computer. And then take a look at this. How many of these baby announcements, wedding invitations, all of these beautiful things that we want to be able to hold on to and keep, but I don't have enough room in my house.
No one has the room.
Who's got the room?
So I remind you again, just the Viewpoint with the docking station. Now, we used to sell that separately here at HSN, would be and has sold here for $130. You're getting your software, you're getting your tax act, you're getting your soft-sided case, you're getting your memory card, and more important, you're getting memories that last forever without any of the agony. Where's that picture? Where's that document?
Right.
Where's that receipt? And then families fighting.
Families fighting over pictures. Now you can all share. And the biggest bundle we've ever offered, you're getting $20 to make a custom case out of maybe one of the new rediscovered photographs.
Right.
So cool.
All right, so Lori, thank you as always.
Thank you, my darling friend. My
feel
beautiful
like a
and pink
princess.
friend.
It's true. Right back at you. All right, we're going to the great outdoors. Crud cutter.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Computers, printers, cameras, fitness equipment, and even jewelry can be covered with a plan that offers repair or replacement should a failure occur. And portable electronics have accidental damage from handling, which covers unintentional mishaps like everyday drops, spills, and cracked screens. It's easy to add when you are checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
Welcome to Moon Palace Cancun. My family and I are having the vacation of a lifetime, and you can too with an exclusive offer from HSN and Palace Resorts. For a limited time, book an all-inclusive stay at Moon Palace Cancun or Moon Palace Jamaica, and you'll earn HSN spendable cash. You also receive resort credit, plus kids and teens stay free. Live the Palace life. Head to hsn.com, search Moon Palace, and you can enter our sweepstakes to win your own dream vacation.
Who knew a little piece of plastic could be so much fun? Now, when you apply for the HSN card, instantly get $10 off. It's all about you. Extra flex on the things you love. Now, when you use your HSN card, you get extra flex all day, every day on all jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases. Plus, no interest VIP financing. VIP